appreciating what is at the moment. I'm appreciating the videos that I've done and the videos that I have created. When I started this journey, I would not have, well, I know I didn't, but I did. I would not have consciously and logically perceived and known where this was going to go and where it was going to unfold. When I started this journey, I was in a really, really, really hard place. I had no idea where I was living. I had no idea where I was going to be getting money from. I had no idea how I was going to keep the dogs. I had no idea who I was. I had no idea how I felt. I had absolutely no idea in any way about anything when I started this journey. And now that it's not coming to the end, now that I'm continuing on the journey and I feel like I'm at day 28 of this particular journey, it's unique. It's unique in so many ways. I'm realizing more and more how unique I am and how unique everybody is. And the uniqueness in me has always made me feel very strange and very unusual and very I'm hearing convoluted, which is a really strange way of putting it. I guess, yeah, I suppose convoluted. I don't know. I don't. It's been interesting, and where I'm sitting now is in a very new place. And I heard it this morning, and I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and I heard it yesterday, and I heard myself saying it, and I thought, wow, okay, how does that match? How does that join up? And what I was saying, what I've been saying is, that, and what I feel is that I have been here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years. This is not my first time around. I have been here for such a long time, gosh. All I hear when I think about how long I've been here, all I hear is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, and it's like, okay. And with that in mind, something stood out from a post. I'm not sure, I can't remember who posted it. And they said, it was just one comment, your heart is so young. And I looked at that and I thought, wow, okay. So how is it that I've been here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, and yet I have a really, really young heart? And I thought, looking at it and I thought, okay, I have done this, itchy nose. I've done this process of evolution a number of times over the years, and what I do understand is that even though I've done it a number of times, I haven't ever been able to sustain it. So I'll come into the next life closed off and shut down, and I haven't ever been able to sustain it and hold on to it, which is where I got the understanding that I had quite a young heart. Yeah, it's young. It's so strange. It's strange for me, for my logical aspect. I feel like my heart is younger than me, which is I understand really strange. And yet if I look at it, it's taken me 36 years to actually find my heart, feel my heart, even know that it's there. It's taken me 36 years in this lifetime to do it. And so I can see how, if this is a consistency, if this is a consistent pattern in lots of my lives, and it takes me a number of years before I actually find my heart, then I can understand why I've been here, but my heart hasn't been here. And yeah, that sits and I feel like that resonates with me. It makes sense to me. I understand it. It might not make sense to anybody else, but I understand it, and this is about me. That's why I love these video series, because it's me making it all about me. And yeah, that's what I got yesterday. And I also had a really strange experience this morning. I didn't even know I could do this, and I found it really interesting. Rob, I've mentioned multiple times along my way of my videos, he posted that he was sitting out in the sunshine, he was doing some sun gazing, and he was receiving download after download after download after download. And as I read his post, I went, oh, okay, cool, I just got that download. And so I wrote it on his wall. Thanks so much. As I'm reading your post, you receive downloads, I'm receiving those downloads. And I haven't done that, or I haven't consciously done that before. I haven't consciously realized that before. And I guess I get how strong our connection is, and how willing we are to be in that space together, that I can be so open to him that if he receives a download and I read about it, I'll instantly receive it myself. That's kind of how I see that, and I haven't ever had that feeling. Normally, someone's having to do a download for me, or I'm having to be there while they do it, or have some kind of conversation, some kind of energy exchange in a much bigger way. And this was simply a post, 2 lines on Facebook. So that was really interesting. And I feel like I'm, best way I can put it, I feel like I'm expanding. I feel like I'm expanding, and I'm expanding, and I'm expanding. And I have a feeling, very strong feeling, I've been asking what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next. After these 30 days, what's next? Then there's another 30 days. And for some reason, it seems to feel in alignment to be doing this in 30-day moments. It's like 30 days is, it's a moment in time for me, and having that desire and that alignment with 30 days, it seems to work for me. So I've been asking what's next, and on my walk this morning around the lake, I heard, I am feeling like the next part of my evolution is realizing what my alignment is with receiving money. And I receive in so many ways, and I've been looking at all the different ways that I've been receiving, and people would have this perception that how I receive is I get something for nothing. And it's interesting. I can see how that would be a very strong perceived energy, that I get something for nothing. And it's something I do. It sounds like I receive something for nothing, but what it is I give with one hand and I receive with another. So it looks like I'm giving and I'm not getting anything, and then it looks like I'm receiving and I'm not giving anything, because they come from 2 different sides. They come from 2 different experiences, and it's balancing those 2 sides together. And I feel like that's what I'm now learning to do consciously. I've been doing it unconsciously for such a long time, and if I have a look at all the money that I've received and I've had a look at all the experiences that I've had, it looks like I've received something for nothing. So I have a feeling that that's what my next 30 days is going to be about, is understanding how I'm receiving and opening myself up to that level of receiving and accepting that this is how I receive.